Hello, this is our project Medusa I. We recreated the 1980s Snake game while adding new functionality such as power-ups and multiplayer mode. At the start of the game, there will be prompts for server IP, server port, and client port. Players are also required to enter a username which will be referred to later in the leaderboards.
The hardware for this project was an Intel DE-10 Lite FPGA development board. The input and output functionality such as the accelerometer or the 7-segment displays were made available over UART using a custom developed protocol. Our design was optimized for latency, which is why we chose to develop custom hardware in Verilog in order to accelerate the processing of the accelerometer data. Even for 64 filtering coefficients, our hardware only added less than 1.3 milliseconds to the response time. This vastly outperformed all the other implemented software-based methods.
The whole game was developed in Python with the use of GUI library called tkinter. Initially, the main game window was developed that consisted of a canvas that drew snakes on the map. Then, more GUI components were developed and tested separately and integrated together with the main game.
So the database establishes a connection with EC2 via TCP, and it reads the files on each computer. The database consists of a sort key and partition key, which are used to query the database, and it consists of total score and highest score attributes. There are functions that it has, including query project, update entry, and return leaderboard, which are needed just to display the overall leaderboard after each game is over.
As you can see in this video, our game has been tested on multiple platforms, including macOS, Linux, and Windows. Hence, we had to take into consideration the platform's requirements for the connectivity between players, but also the display requirements for every laptop we have used. As we have seen before, every player can connect to the game by using an FPGA or their keyboard. Their laptop then will be connected to their specific client process. Those client processes are part of a game server which keeps track of all the players' coordinates and points on a local database. At the end of a game when a player dies, the client process will talk to the cloud and send the client's points and receive the global database with updated information for the client to see. The player that we are looking at now has received a high enough score to reach the leaderboards. However, they make a simple mistake. Now that their game has ended, they can check their leaderboard and notice that their highest score and also total score are on the first place. With such a good performance, the player wants to try the game again. However, this time they will have to finish the game really early. And they will notice that in the leaderboard their highest score has not changed, as is it not higher than their previous game. However, their total score has increased. Thank you for watching.